You were watching an adaptation of Vampire the Masquerade's 5th edition, based in Chicago. The game might include topics, actions, and events that some viewers do not agree with. In Vampire Stories, there will be blood, and nothing is sacred. The RPG table and cast of The Last Breath are happy that you're here and want to ensure you're enjoying the show. If you're affected by a topic, we believe it is important to take a break. The story you see is being created live, and this is your only trigger warning. The sun is setting. Prepare to wake up and play a game about vampires.
A monster today?
That's
So,
And
producing your own caffeine instead
Did you
of your
unmute
current
yourself,
habits
Junie?
Thank you, Karen. Yes, I did.
is necessary for your health, nerdy. Like,
Okay.
seize the means of caffeine production.
Especially if you can have the eat food merit. Hi everyone, how are you guys all doing today? This
I
is
think I
going
broke
to...
Tanari.
Concerned about Nerdy's kidneys.
What? What do you guys
Oh,
talk
did you
about
not
when I can't hear you?
Don't worry about
how much
it.
caffeine I've consumed today?
Don't worry about it.
It's fine.
It's all good.
Hey, Judy, 16 ounces of Death Wish and a monster.
And you're alive?
apparently
Well,
so
she's
far.
not.
Hang
Not-
on, I need to add a roll to that table of things that Bob's been doing every day.
Okay, so while you're doing that, make sure everyone, I get a rouse check from you all. Make sure I know you guys are at least not hangry. Please
Well, that's a
don't-
waste of a crit.
Bob's hangry.
I'm good.
He's going hunting again.
You just need to roll one die. How do you get a crit off of one die?
I rolled a 10.
Um,
Okay, fair.
I'm going to the
Really-
barn.
I know.
Okay. That's good. So, with that being said, I gotta count this music because otherwise I'm gonna be playing in my head and I won't be hearing it. And,
Bob
so-
got up, was hungry, and went hunting. He rolled a 3.
Okay. Thalia?
I went to the barn.
Okay. And we got Darren.
Darren got hungrier and drank one of his blood bags.
Evelyn.
I'm good. I'm wondering why the cat's not eating this steak.
That's fair.
Her
And
steak. Her.
the happily returning Sin.
Sin is not hungry, but that's because she's been on like a heart healthy diet lately. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, as again, we always start out with the sun has gone down and the moon has gone up. And you guys are all getting around. Bob's starting to leave. And, Sin's just slowly getting out of her bed. There's a knock at the door of the coterie. Now, we know Sin's in her own room, in her own house. Unless she's actually started to move into the coterie house yet. But there's a knock at the main home.
for ease of access, we can say that Sin would have started to move in following her very, very busy last couple of weeks.
Beauty. And of course, Evelyn Gertrude, because I have to remember who the fuck I'm playing right now. Goes to the door, opens it, and there's just a softly mild, panicked scream.
Drop cat dish. Go see what's going on. Call the kitty.
Kitty's kind of gnawing on something, so isn't really going to come very quickly because num-nums were already given to Kitty. Because Bob. I'm blaming Bob on this one. So I have Evelyn. Who else is coming to the door?
I skipped back in from the barn through the back door.
Bob would have actually just been pulling out in the van, so he's just going to pull around to the front and, shine the headlights on the front door.
Okay.
Sin
What's
would
an
come down
awareness?
in her robe and like rollers in her hair.
Darren, are you just chilling out in the basement?
Yep.
Okay.
He's making plans for bad things to happen to Sabat later on.
Oh, nice. So you will see this gentleman at the front door, and Thalia and Evelyn. You know exactly who this is. It's your sire.
Why is Thor at the front? Oh, that's our sire. Okay.
I was thinking the
wait,
same thing.
wait. Why is Thor our sire?
Because I never really described Alexandrov, and I was like going through stuff, and I'm like, yes, I'm doing
For-
this.
Junie,
Context to those watching. She literally just posted a picture of Chris Evans.
Well, because he's got
Well.
this long blonde hair, which is what Alexander would have had when he was embraced.
Junie, does this look like anyone who any of the interrogatees have described to Bob?
No.
Hold on. I have to wrap my head around that one for a second. I'm still stuck on Thor.
He's gonna sigh, pull the van or turn the van around so the rear is facing the front of the house, put it in park, get in the back, throw the back door open, and rack around into Manners. Say, can I help you?
He's just staring at the door. Gertrude has like gone back in. He's looking at, I'm sure, Evelyn and the other two ladies, and then he'll just look over at Bob and go, "They can, you can't. They asked me to come by."
Thank
Evelyn,
you.
is he okay?
For the time being. Do you know why
Okay.
my cat's not eating anything?
Oh, I thought I told you. I'm taking care of the food.
Hey, when did you get a
I-
cat?
I see who it is and I turn around and I walk out of the house.
Oh, you didn't know about the big, huge snow leopard that they have in the garage?
Just gonna look at Evelyn, just like
I don't remember the name of the snow leopard. Just
Rosie, I think it was.
It was Rosie.
Rosebud.
Rosebud.
We have a guard cat now, Sin.
Big and beautiful.
Come on in, Alexandrov.
Thank you.
Do you need me to stay or should I just go hunting?
Take care of what you need to, Bob.
Yeah,
Okay,
promise
I'll
they'll
carry
all
on.
be Safe.
I'll hold you to that.
You better. You wouldn't be a man of your word if you did not.
Bob shuts the door, goes back to the front of the van, drives off.
Please. Come on in. May I get you anything?
No, I'm fine, thank you. I didn't mean to scare your nanny.
Yes. She's been around since before we were embraced.
I remember her.
You'll likely not see her again.
That's fair. I am sorry, miss, and he'll look to Sin. I do apologize if I am frightening all of your lady guests at this moment. I thought they would clean up and stop by as requested.
does he look clean at all?
Oh, he is completely 100% immaculate. That is the outfit.
Oh,
he's
okay,
wearing.
perfect.
Yes. Oh, he's
that
just
yeah.
stellar.
He licks
Then-
the back of his legs and everything.
Damn it. So Sin will just say, "Oh, it's not a problem. Pardon me. I'm just gonna go get dressed."
Of course.
Am I rolling for premonition, Junie? You know it's coming.
A shock face.
It was in the goals.
I know. Do you not see the shocked face? Oh my god, hold on. I should go. Is it better?
We need to start doing a premonition count
I know.
every season.
You're not wrong. Everyone's like, oh my god, I gotta do premonition now. I'm just
I
glad
got the 5.
I'm just glad that 2 characters did not do that because I don't want to be poking anyone in their 3 vision eye. Anywho.
Oh, that's not
You
a
are-
waste of a
You
crit.
are totally mute, Dahlia. They did not hear any of that. Okay, so you got a what?
Crit 6.
Okay, what are you doing a premonition on him exactly? What are you looking for?
His intent and what he's been doing since he left the Sabbat.
Your vision fades, and you get hit with the sense of salt water. It's like it just washes right over you. You feel yourself being swept away, and you can see the beach further and further from you. You're just letting the riptide just take you. You know it's not going to kill you. But you know eventually you might get crushed if it takes you underneath far enough. And that's when it hits you. This revelation of what you've been doing for your life or unlife. How you've been letting other people direct you just because of what you used to be. The sense you get a flash of a battle. You get a flash of the clanging of swords, the screaming of the dying and the wounded. A hot poker going right through you. And then fangs going deep into your neck. You can feel your blood being pulled out. And then, as you're feeling another wave just take you away, you remember what was being told to you. What you had to do.
Joy Evangelina Respaldiza, what are you doing in here? Get out.
You are not muted, John. Just letting you know. As this is going on, you can feel everything else that's been going on, that you had to embrace two women. Otherwise, your own daughter was going to be killed. And she had been an extended ghoul that he had been protecting for ages. He did it not because he wanted to. And then you feel the years of regret later. You feel and you see Olivia's own embrace as you're doing this. And you're seeing the regret. And the instant wanting to atone for everything you've done. You could see one last mission. And then you see him going back to Olivia asking for forgiveness. Asking to change his life around. You can see his honest work with his grandchild, my bad. You can actually see him turning over. He lives, you can see where he lives. He lives with a fucking Disney princess. Where there is birds all around. There are dogs and cats coming in and out. You created this in season 2. This is your payback. Finally. You're seeing squirrels. You're seeing, literally, he's living in a Disney hell by somebody he had to embrace to save their life. Yes, I'm describing it this way.
No, Disney hell was accurate.
And you're seeing him really, as he is turning around and teaching this wild, and we're talking wild grandchild. And you can see Melody through his eyes. You can see the massive chaos that is befolded onto him. And you can see just how much he misses actually wishing he could have done it to you and Thalia. And he knows you will probably never forgive him, but you can see his talk with Olivia. Olivia pleading with him, and him saying they will hate him for doing this. They will hate him forever. And yet, here he is in your living room, standing there, hoping as an olive branch to mend what he's done. And your vision comes back. You do feel a little bit wet, but that's only because it was the salt water he was floating in.
Okay, I'm going to offer him to take a seat.
He'll sit down.
I met with Olivia. She's different.
Oh, she's a spitfire. You don't even have to be kind about it. I know what she is. Trust me.
She's had a very interesting unlife.
With the coterie she's been with, I did not expect to live in a house of. I would have said ill repute, but I can't say. I mean, there's enough shit going around that the animals make it actually legitimate. A lot of information, too.
I've been told you're helping the Anarchs. How do you feel about the fact that some of them are trying to take out the Sabbat now?
Good. I started as a Shaoled. I had to work my way up to be recognized. Just to try and get the people I wanted out. It didn't work.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. Look, I don't expect you nor Talia to expect anything of me other than I hate you, go die, and suck an egg. If I'm translating my English correctly.
Close enough.
It makes. I took no pleasure in what had happened to you. And if it makes it better, I'm sorry. I did not want this for you. Did not want this for either of you. I'm glad that you didn't go through the initiation I had.
I
The shallow
can't speak
heart.
for Thalia. But that's literal then. Well, that's
Oh yeah, it's very
interesting.
literal.
I can't speak for Thalia. I can't make her see one way or the other. She has a different life.
Thalia is the wild child. She and Melody would get on very well.
Isn't that the Fae?
The
Considering our run-ins with Fae so far, yes, she probably would.
Oh yeah, the whole pixie sprinkle thing. It gets annoying after a while.
I'd imagine so.
And he'll just take his handkerchief out of his coat pocket, and you'll see the sprinkles come out, or the sparkles come out. Glitter. It is craft harpies. Trust me on this. And he'll put it back.
See, I was hoping that was just Camarilla rumor, but I'm going to take all of that a little more seriously.
If I could have her stop by at some point, I would if you would allow it. Dahlia is a very much a wild child.
I'll have to ask her how she feels about that.
It's okay. I don't mind. I know I
Do you
can't.
have
I can't ask for her forgiveness, but if I can make amends for the both of you at some point, may I?
I would be fine with that. Do you have any information we can use for the Sabbat? I know it's been a long time for you.
It's hard, it's fast, it's heavy.
Oh, we have Bob for that, so that should go well.
Usually they'll turn around and give the whelps the cat and fodder, or they are going to be cat and fodder. Then they'll bring up their next wave. More of your lieutenants and those that know how to fight quick and fast. What they're going to try to do is knock you out, bind you, and then try to either kill you or do something for the nefarious ways.
That should be helpful information.
If you know how to fight. And he'll just slowly let his fingers grow. Make sure you use these.
We'll do our best.
Well,
I'll certainly make use of them.
well, I hope Talia knows how to do them. She would be very good at a very quick whip around things.
I believe she does.
I've seen her around at times. Yes, I watch. I want to make sure you're okay. Olivia has impressed upon me that I should view from afar, but be close enough that if something happens, I can jump in. Do you want me to leave a sign if I'm around?
Yes, I think that would be useful.
I'm sure Thalia will do what she does best. What sign would you prefer? It should be from you. If she doesn't want to know, she'd be none the wiser.
What would you use?
For you two? White rose. Forgive me, I'm slightly sentimental on flowers. You wouldn't
That's
know
fine.
with being around Olivia. She won't even let me garden. I mean, seriously.
I imagine the animals might make that difficult.
You have no idea. I mean, half the time you get a flock of seagulls. That's not even referring to the band. Then you got
Camp's
the
having a stroke.
That's fine. The only thing is if you ever guys decide to turn and shapeshift, please, I beg both of you if I could, do not turn yourself into a polar bear. Do you know how hard that is to explain in the middle of Chicago?
A giant fox might not be better.
At least we can explain a fox.
That was the Fae, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she cared.
Goes from a squirrel to a polar bear. If you would like to do a fastball special, it is very hard to whip a polar bear that wants to go into a squirrel.
It sounds terrifying.
You have no idea. I've had to do it a couple of times. And
Is
she
there
thinks-
anything we can do for you, Alexandra?
I know it will take time. Especially with Talia, the way that she reacted. But if you can at some point find it in your heart to forgive me, I will do what I can to share what I have in wealth and knowledge. And being the cookie bitter old man that I am, be a smart ass once in a while. I think that's what Talia gets it.
We have an eternity to work on that with Thalia. I imagine I'm closer than she is.
You still have it. You are still the grand woman you wanted to be, Evelyn. I am not surprised. Talia was always the one that was mischief all over.
Often.
She reminds me of my own daughter. At least one of you is still alive, and I'm thankful for that.
Thank you.
I will not take up any more of your time. I thought I would stop by, see how you two are, as requested, stop by and let you see me.
Thank you, Alexandrov. And I will
Call me Alex.
shake his hand.
He'll shake yours, and he will not put extra pressure on it, but it's a nice firm handshake. Olivia told me I need to give this, so he will pull out a business card. Don't mind the hammer. Apparently, there's a joke that I look like some kind of Hollywood superstar. I go with it.
Thank you. I will
Duh.
keep this.
Just tell the nice lady with the hair colors that I didn't mean to, put her in a shock. And tell the gentleman in the basement I said hello.
I'm sure he's going to love that. Thank you.
Oh, I hear everything. Especially, at times when you're driving around and being quiet. Things happen.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Yeah. See to your kitty, I hear the bones are going to go crackling soon. You can only eat so much meat off a bone.
Yes, I will speak with Bob about that.
If you need help, let me know.
Thank you.
And he will.
Yep.
Exit stage right.
I'm going to go find Thalia, who is probably out back with a cat.
Meow.
Thalia, something was mentioned about Bones with the cat.
Bob, I thought he told you.
What is he feeding the cat?
I haven't looked all that hard. I'm going to be honest.
Right, we'll put that on the back burner. Alexandrov is very different than we thought.
Hmm.
There is a sign he will leave to let us know if he's around for our knowledge. I don't know if you want to be aware of that or not.
Not particularly, no.
Fair enough. Are you all right?
Sure. We'll go with all right.
Have you eaten yet?
That's why I didn't go all murdery.
I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm going to go see if. Go ahead.
I figured it would be better for me to just come out here.
I appreciate that. I got useful information, which was the entire freaking point. I am going to go make sure Gertrude is all right and find Bob.
Okay. I think we're going to hang out here a little bit longer.
Have fun.
Yep.
Go check on Gertrude first.
Gertrude will be in her room, just kind of rocking in her chair and holding onto your baby clothes really tight, just trying to center herself for a moment.
I'm going to walk in and kneel down in front of Gertrude and remind her that we're all right.
Did he do anything to you?
All he did was apologize and give me information that I needed.
That was Mithalia.
Outside with the cat. She did not stick around for a chat.
The cat.
Gertrude, I brought that cat home last week.
I know that. I was there.
Yes,
Y'all are
she's
testing my heart, I swear to God.
better or worse than we used to.
Miss Evelyn, you brought home a snow leopard from the zoo.
It could be worse. In the 1920s, we brought home smallpox.
You brought a snow leopard that can eat us.
The smallpox was better?
At least I could either live or survive the snowpox. When a cat gets hungry, Miss Evelyn, what does a cat do?
Oh, it hasn't been hungry yet. It won't even eat what I'm giving it.
You
I
know
have to go
why?
bother Bob next. No!
Bob left.
Oh, God. Do you know what he's been feeding the cat?
Have you looked?
Not terribly closely, no.
You do not know what is going on in your own house, Miss Evelyn.
Where Bob is concerned, I often don't want to.
Really? Miss Evelyn, you're a wise and smart and intelligent young lady. You're a woman now. Sorry, still. However, really? Really?
I'll wait for Bob to come home.
Whose house is this, Miss Evelyn?
Thalia's of late.
You know, that's fair.
Who is the mistress of this house?
I am.
Then are you supposed to be taking control of it and finding out?
I am. When Bob gets home, I will find out what's been going on.
So you're going to let another become a dinner.
Oh, he's feeding them his victims. Oh, we need to have another chat about blood sorcery. We're vampires, Gertrude. This is how this works.
It has not. For how many years until...
Do you not count the chickens?
Why would I count the chickens or chickens?
Well, at least Thalia's not the only sheltered one.
Question for Bob. Did you close the garage or is it still open?
He probably would have left it open. He'll close it when he gets back later.
May I ask where the bones are?
In the 2 new chest freezers that are along the wall in the garage,
Thank you.
along with the stuff that the cats wouldn't eat.
Fair enough. I'll tell Sin right now. The garage is open. You see 2 new chests of things. You see the cat laying in front of it with Thalia, and cat's just gnawing on something, and you know that crackling. You know that sound. With your crit, you know exactly. It's a femur.
I look at Sin and I go, "Don't say it. I don't want to know."
I
Hi.
am offended that he would waste such good material on a cat.
It's Bob.
If you had a good roll, you will probably notice that the 2 chest freezers are brand new. They still have labels on them from the shop.
Sim's gonna go over there. Just gonna go over there.
Gertrude will eventually go down to Darian to say, you might want to go and see what Sin's finding out. Apparently the cat hasn't been eating the normal stuff we've been trying to give him for a week. And we found out why. Good luck. And she'll let Darren decide if he wants to go or not. You're muted, sir.
Yutski!
Muted.
Yotski. No, you're muted on Zoom, dear.
Sorry.
Mm.
Shame on
Darren's
you.
going to look at Gertrude, just blink a couple times, and then say, "That sounds like a whole lot of not my problem."
It's not my problem either, but the more people that know, it's easier for me to then contain the shock value.
You mean they didn't know that he was feeding body parts to the cat?
I think
Do they track anything that's happening in the house?
I track. I just don't talk.
No. Welcome to my world at times when I have to bring information to them. It's
Awesome. Well,
It's easier when it comes from you guys.
I've still got some murders to plan, so
Oh,
I'm going to
Joy, how many murders are we doing? How many bodies do we
none
have to hide?
none that the police will worry about, because all of these people are already dead.
Right, that makes me so much more happier, being that I've got 2 chests up in the garage full of bones.
Actually,
all
Bob
you would have to deal with these is most likely ash. So
Are they coming to the house?
no, doing this far away and making sure they don't trace it back.
Does Miss Elville and Miss Alia and Miss Sin know? Because apparently I got to remember everyone that lives here now.
Vaguely. They'll be involved.
Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna go and wake up the baby and see if she needs something to eat.
Okay.
And she will go upstairs. And so we've got Sin looking through the chest of bones now.
The torsos will be in the freezer.
Are
The arms and legs were fed to the cat.
just because player does not know, these are not human, correct?
These are human.
These are human. Oh, okay then.
Yeah, no, this is super fun.
Yeah, no. There are 6
So-
bodies in 2 chest freezers.
Sin's gonna mentally compartmentalize that. Just a little mental note.
Behind Sin, you'll hear, "Oh my gosh, what is going on?"
Why is she out here?
Who's that?
Hi. And you will see a short little blonde girl in a cute, kind of flowery dress, barefoot.
I don't remember her name.
Isabel. Well, Isabu, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Isabel, dear, why are you outside?
I saw everyone else outside, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to see what the party is." But why do, how?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Rosebud,
Just-
why don't you take Isabel back inside?
If the storyteller allows, I think that's about when Bob would get back with his next conquest.
Absolutely.
And Sin is standing there when you pull up, like with the mom look, like arms crossed, like.
You are so muted.
I'm gonna say that the chest freezers are kind of off to the side from where Bob parks, so he doesn't even notice that she's there until he parks. He parks, he goes straight to the back, and the back door opens, and you see someone just paralyzed, staring straight up at the ceiling of the van under the effects of blood sorcery. And I mean, their hands and feet are zip tied together.
Mm-mm. Bob,
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
evening, Sin. Do you want to help with this one?
would somebody take her inside, please?
Oh, yeah, keep it down. You don't want to wake the neighbors.
Yes, I would love to help, and we're gonna have a little conversation, you and me.
But the body-
Okay.
Oh, but-
Rosie, let's go. Isabel, we're going inside and getting breakfast. Turn around. In. We're taking the cat.
Oh, I've. Do you need a smoothie? We've got some ingredients.
What's smoothie for?
No, Isabel, in the house. In the house.
But I love smoothies. I miss having smoothies. But what kind of smoothie are you talking about?
Oh, you hear that? She loves smoothies, Sin.
Bob, you're
What
in trouble
is-
already.
For player,
Isabel.
what the hell is Isabel? What is an Isabel?
Isabel is.
Oh no!
Yeah, player does not know, so this is going to very quickly determine how I
Isabel.
respond to this.
Isabel's the newbie that Bob was blood sorcering last time you were around.
Okay, so Sin is aware of Isabel.
She
And
is
that
Yes.
she is of
Corridor.
Percy's ilk,
Got it.
and
got
that we
it.
gave her
okay.
to Percy, and she came back with extra holes that she's not supposed to have, and that's why there are a bunch of bodies in the freezer.
Got
that's why
it. Got it.
Percy
Got
is
it.
missing.
Okay. All right.
Because yes, the bodies are in the freezer because Percy's missing.
The first thing then Sin would ask is, where's your guardian? Where the hell is Percy?
No, he had. You remember? Oh no, you weren't here. We separated, and I haven't found him yet. And I've been trying to find him all over this.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you, I've been working all night.
Did you try like a local dumpster, like behind a
That was the first
dress
thing I
shop or
checked.
something? Okay. Well,
I
I've
checked all
been
the
checking them
dumpsters.
every night. He hasn't been raiding them.
I've
okay.
been checking all the fabric stores, the wannabe fabric stores, the clubs, the dance halls, the like the art museums, the everything I could think of that could be possibly to whatever he would do. I've looked everywhere.
I've
Okay.
checked the flea
Isabel?
markets too.
We're going to avoid any more traumatization of Isabel. Bob, catch Sin up. We're going inside now, girl.
But smoothies. Can I get a strawberry?
Pushing.
But I love
Do you want to help? I'm gonna find Percy.
Bob!
Later.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So, and he will pull out a sheet. And the sheet effectively, he's been taking notes on what he's been doing and how well things have gone. And what each person has told him. And he's going to go, okay, so, and he's going to open the freezer on the left and point to the person that's on the bottom. This guy was seen on a security camera in the attack where she was shot when she and Percy got separated the last time Percy was seen. He told me that they were going to this girl's house. She said that after they got to her house, they went over to a warehouse that this guy was the night guard of. This guy said that, and then he opens the other freezer, points to the bottom person. That guy dropped them off. And this guy picked them up and took them to that girl's house. Well, that girl was sharing space with this guy, and he points to the person who's paralyzed in the back of the van. So now we're going to see what happened next.
Mm-hmm.
Closes freezers.
Okay. I'm with you so far. So what,
By
are
the
you
way-
just slicing and dicing randomly?
Oh, no. I'm finding someone related. I'm asking them questions until they've told me everything they know. I'm making sure that they can't warn their friends or, bring unwanted attention. And then I'm moving on to the people that they tell me about. I'm being very systematic here.
And okay.
Are you going to interrogate this person?
Yes, we're going to do some blood sorcery.
Okay. We'll keep it brief, but I have answers for you. So, go ahead.
Okay. When they look to be waking up, there is a ritual that Bob will use called Truth of Blood.
Mm-hmm.
And that is, I believe, a intelligence blood sorcery roll.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So Bob just passed 2 rouse rolls, one to rouse intelligence, one to rouse blood sorcery.
You're rousing for the blood sorcery ritual, correct?
Yes. I roused intelligence and roused for the blood sorcery ritual.
Okay.
So that gives me a 7-die pool.
Yes, we like more rocks to roll.
Bob is going to burn a willpower.
Mine is the one who makes those rocks.
Oh, good.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Guys, I'm worried.
How's a crit 8 do?
Guys, I'm very worried.
It works very well. Nobody in that circle can no one in that area can lie.
Well, it's so how this particular ritual works is Bob takes some of their blood and some of his blood and mixes it. So it's specific to that subject.
Mm-hmm. Well, no one can lie. That's for damn sure. It'll be excruciatingly painful if he tries. I'm assuming this man is somehow either laying down or standing up.
Oh, he's laying down on the floor of the van. Oh, I forgot a die. I'm sorry, because I have a extra bonus because I've got the van set up to give me a bonus to blood sorcery rituals. It's a workshop.
I mean, if you want to go and roll another die, you can. But I mean, I think
How's a 9?
overkill. Much overkill. So you and Sin are going to be talking to this man, correct?
Yeah, he is his arms and legs are zip tied together. He is laying on his back on the floor of a van. And Bob sits on a milk crate and motions for Sin to sit in the proper bench seat that's in the back of the van.
And this guy was the what to Bueller?
Well, tonight I rolled a crit 6 to investigate to find someone related, a flat 8 to figure out the ambush, and then a flat 6 to abduct them. Okay. So I don't know. I just found somebody to abduct as a result of my investigate roll.
Okay.
Dealer's choice.
Good, great, fantastic. Okay. I'm so sorry, everyone. Really,
this is only going to go well. Do I need to take my headset off?
Being that he has to tell the truth no matter what. There's no real torture he can do, right? Because he has to tell the truth.
He's compelled to tell the truth.
Just making sure.
Now, after he tells the truth and answers all the questions, it's up to him and Sin and what happens to this poor individual.
Shovelhead. Okay. And arms and legs, and yeah.
Then we will have a little break at that one point. But go ahead, let's roll with this.
Where's Percy?
Percy.
Yeah, flamboyant little vampire guy, about yay high, dark hair, and just goes down and describes him.
He actually sits there and thinks. He can't answer the question until he knows, until he's thought about this. He went missing after an attack and he just goes through when and where he was attacked last Saturday. Oh, that's my motherfucker. Yeah, he's with the guys. They're waiting for her to find him.
What guys? Where are they?
I mean, the guys. The big honchos. The men who set up all this shit.
Names?
Okay, if I could give you names, I would.
Address?
He'll give you an address to the bar that you know of down in Chicago Heights. That's our reporting. That's the place we have to go to report to these people.
Yeah. Which one are you supposed to report to?
There's no. I mean, you can even report to the bartender. They're one of his informant people.
Oh, the bartender. Okay.
Well, it's a cover up.
Gotcha. Are there any passwords or what are you supposed to tell the bartender or do?
Got their package, deliver it.
Where do you pick up the package?
Oh, well, I mean, your guy is one of them. So they already have him.
Okay. Are there...
We're still trying to find her, but she disappeared like a fucking flash.
Oh, do you know like a name or what she looks like or who they're looking for?
He describes Isabel down to her acutely pink bubblegum pink toenails.
Well, I'm glad it was the toenails.
No, she's lime green on her fingernails. Denari's like, I want to say something, but I'm not going to.
So, okay. Do you know where they go after the bar? Like, do you know where they take them?
Nah. I mean, that wasn't what we needed to know. We just needed to ascertain them and bring them down. And all we were told is they would give them the information they needed, and then we would have our next tasks at hand.
Okay. What, how many people normally hang out at this bar?
Now, slow night, 20.
How long ago did Percy make it to the bar?
I think they got him in like a couple days ago. He was a sly ass motherfucker to try and get. The dame we can't find. She's the more important asset.
Have you seen him since?
Me? Nah. They don't give me. They don't tell me that shit. I just need to find the dame and then get her down there because she's the important one. They can't continue without her.
When do the trucks come in for that bar? Like, they've got to have trucks in, right?
I have no idea. That's shit that's above my pay grade and not my need to know, apparently.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You keep saying she's important. Why?
She's part of the next part of the plan.
And
What
you said
plan?
that they can't continue without her. What are they continuing?
I know is that the head honcho took a liking to her. The head honcho's dame took a liking to her, embraced her, but not in the proper way. They got pissed. We're going to try and do the thing that they were supposed to. And the head guy's dame took her away. They mowed her down, and they've been trying to find her ever since. Apparently, she can translate something that they needed to have done so they could get some stupid artifact to bring back their power and glory, because the head dude's this whole shadowy shit thing that he believes is shadow crap, and they're trying to fight this other person who's trying to take over their land, and it's some kind of battle of wits and combos of shadow shit. I don't...
Shadow crap? What more have you heard about that?
Above my pay grade, my dude. If I could tell you, I would. I don't even understand the shit.
Okay.
The worst part is they made me drink this shit. So I drank it, got strong and powerful and all this other crap. And then the whole ass problems came in when the Shadow Lady came in with some people that could turn around and pop themselves into wolves. That was
Shadow Lady.
Yeah.
Did you catch her name, or?
No, just they call her the lady. Some dame down in Joliet.
Okay. Tell me something interesting. What's something that you think your bosses wouldn't want me to know?
If my bosses don't want me to know something, I don't know it. They just tell me to go find a chick and bring her back.
What other jobs have you done for them?
God. How long do you have? Oh, wait. How long do I have? Because, I'm kind of not going anywhere for the while.
As much time as you need.
Great. And he'll just start listing off kidnappings, poisons, some, not exactly murders, but, incapacitations, things like that. He's just one of the brute squad.
Bob takes notes. He asks for dates, times, locations, names.
So the random people that were going around getting nabbed, you heard people getting kidnapped, just for stupid, nefarious things, and people getting, shall we say, unpleasantly, racked and unpleasantly questioned, like you may be doing now. Yeah, it's things that he's done that got Anarchs and Camarilla either captured, tortured, or gently relieved of their existence in life.
Oh, good. This one's actually been involved for an extended period of time. 1 second. And Bob's going to send a text message to Darren that, hey, I've got someone out here that you might want to talk to.
All right.
This one knows things.
Well, I do like to hear that. Let's go talk to them. Darren heads up with Bob and goes to see this person.
Well, he's laying on the floor of Bob's van. There's Sin
Mhm.
right there.
So, what have they been telling us?
Hands him a list of the notes. This is the first one that I've found that's actually been involved for other jobs besides kidnapping Percy.
Oh,
Incidentally, this one helped kidnap Percy.
I didn't personally kidnap him, I like to say.
No, you just delivered him.
No, I didn't deliver him. I identified him. I was actually going after the dame. I was not going after Percy. Let's be clear on that. Though I would like to also point out, Percy put up a bit of a fight and confused a lot of them. I've never seen a man get run up by several other men and start to sing a song. Hotel California does confuse a lot of people, apparently.
sounds like Percy.
Well, he can't lie.
I was telling the truth.
Oh, no. I was just letting him know that he can ask whatever he wants and you can't lie.
Okay, I wouldn't lie anyhow because you scare me. Find out if I tell the
So-
truth, it makes it easier for me to just kind of go away and disappear, and you'll never see me again.
So, Bob,
That we can agree on. Yes.
who are they with?
Preliminary results indicate shovelheads. Apparently, Percy was delivered to that bar.
So they're with a Sabat.
Yep. Here's a list of jobs that this particular individual has undertaken. Most recent of which was attempting to abduct someone along with Percy.
No. Percy was
Isabella.
just the added bonus. The dame is the one that they want.
Okay, so keep Isabella away from whatever we're doing to throw a wrench in the Sabat's plans.
Apparently, they wanted her to translate something, and her sire was their head honcho's dame.
Interesting.
Anyhow, I thought that you might have some questions for someone who's been working for the Sabat in the area for quite some time.
I do actually, because I've been looking into some things. And Darren looks over at the guy. He's like,
Hi.
how high up do you work? You work for the head honcho or people who report directly to them?
I mean, I've met the head honcho a couple of times, but I work with all of them. They give me the jobs that they need done. You know, whatever needs to be done, no matter how dirty it is, you got to do it.
When you met with them, was it off of East Joe Orr Road?
Yeah, it's usually the place.
Usually, what other
Good.
places have you met them at?
He tells you all of the places that are marked on the map. You're welcome.
Darren just nods, and he pulls out his phone and sends a text message.
To whom?
I believe her name was Gwen.
And else, the guy will look and go, hey, look, this lady over here seems pretty nice. She's nicer than the other ones. that I've had to deal with. She's a good dame. And he is saying that to Sin. The other one's kind of like to hit me and rough us all up. Thank you for not doing that, lady. I appreciate it.
Then I'll just nod quietly and continue to think of all the ways she's going to harvest his organs.
This is fair. Poor guy has absolutely no idea.
A little bit of freezer burn isn't too bad for organs, right?
Mm.
Didn't hurt.
Yeah, Sin and Bob are going to have a conversation about how much organs go for on the black market.
That's more a conversation for Darren, but yes.
Well, considering Sin's side business,
Bob's
know.
been getting into the supply side of things, and Sin is apparently unhappy because Bob didn't realize that she was in the demand side.
The coterie needs a bulletin board on the front door.
You're not.
what happened this week?
Does Stallion need to set up a whiteboard?
Right.
So he's gonna sit and be like, I gave you most of what you want. Can I just go now?
Quick question. You said you didn't know who the head honcho was, but you've met them.
They don't tell us names.
Okay, I don't need a name. Can you give me a description?
Yeah. Kind of looks like that, and he can't really point, but he goes, kind of looks like that dude there, just a little bit taller, slightly thinner. Got a heavier accent. Well, got a really heavier accent. Sometimes I can't understand him. He's more like Italian, but still, kind of like him.
What kind of would I recognize that description she's giving off?
His head's trying to go towards Darren, but he can't point because his hands are zip tied. It is very hard for him to go. Yeah, him right there.
I'm just saying, is there a role that I could do, like a wits and streetwise or something, to see if the character would recognize that description?
Sure, go for it. You can either do wits or intelligence and awareness, depending on what you want. Which one's higher? Yes.
Bob and Darren have reasonably extensively shared their backgrounds, right?
Yeah.
Aren't there some people who bear a striking resemblance to you in your line that we had talked about before, Darren?
There might have been. Yeah.
Crit 5.
Would any of them?
Still be around?
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to personally send them all to hell, no.
You miss them.
Well, it's a pity. I think Percy might be in that bar, so blowing it to hell just became complicated.
Well, if they have Percy with the leadership, I'm handing that problem off to someone else.
Who?
Gwen.
Okay.
I mean, the Sabbat did attack Elysium a couple weeks ago, so...
That's fair. That's fair. Does this mean I should stop hunting them down and murdering them as revenge for abducting Percy?
Well, I gave her the location they use for training troops and also the location leadership's at. I didn't give her the location where they keep their shovel heads.
Oh. So, test subjects and revenge.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Works for me. Do either of you need anything else from this person?
I don't think I do, but I'll take that list. I'm sure there are some people I can trade that information to.
Hey, if you guys need somebody to help you do your dirty work, I don't mind switching sides. they're a bit of an asshole to me and a couple others.
Hmm.
We are looking for work.
Hmm.
Oh, you're looking for who else is looking for work? Do you have friends who need work?
I'm having friends that want to get out.
Oh, good. Names, phone numbers.
No, there are no names, no phone numbers. It's a dead drop. I gotta go to the dead drop to help you get those people. Why?
Oh, where's the dead drop?
There are some things I want to keep secret. I know I can't lie to you. But you're going to need me to be there anyhow. Because they won't let me do it because you need my hands. And my knowledge.
Rosebud. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Where is Rosebud right now?
She went inside with me and Isabel.
Well, the person who's been feeding her for a week is now saying, "Here, kitty, 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 kitty,
You'll
kitty."
see the head pop up, take a sniff, and you'll see Rosebud start to head off, and you'll be like, "Oh no, I wanted to play with the kitty!" And you'll see Isabel following the cat.
No.
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 The cat can go.
There are better ways to get his hands. Trust me.
Oh no, it's not. He said he can't lie to me. That means that he's trying to not tell me things. So we're moving on to other forms of
Oh,
persuasion.
well, you don't need the cat for that.
The cat does.
Oh,
come
well,
trying
if you
to
have
get to the
ideas,
door.
show me how it's done, ma'am.
Wait, Evelyn, let's open up the door for the
No!
cat.
No,
You
I
guys
am
can hear that
holding
outside.
Isabel in her damn chairs. Sit.
You guys can hear that from the kitchen. What is Sally doing, by the way?
Yeah, Evelyn, if you'd let her come watch, she'll listen to you a lot better next time.
Sally, what are you doing while this is all going on?
I am still sitting in Rosebud's house. Going, I don't want any part of this, especially now. 'Cause I'm
Here, kitty,
assuming-
kitty, 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 kitty,
I'm
kitty,
assuming
kitty.
I've heard most of it because Rosebud's house is not far from the garage.
Is it?
Ash, go bite Bob in the ass.
Yeah, resolving protein. Okay. Well, since you said if Sin had any other ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lady wants to do a thing.
Gonna rouse resolve.
Bob is a gentleman. Have at it, ma'am.
Fine.
So Sally is watching and kind of watching and listening. Darren, are you gonna go and let the cat out, or are you gonna stay there and read the list?
Oh, Darren's just going over the list. You know, he sent his text to Gwen. And he's
Judy, we
seeing-
installed a cat door.
The cat door is not gonna let a snow leopard into it. Do you know how?
It's
That
a
depends.
dog
Okay,
door. Jesus.
They make big fucking dog doors.
I know, but you said a cat door, not a dog door.
They make
Sure.
big fucking cat doors.
They make cat doors that my dogs can sit through, and I know you've seen Coco.
I don't know what size cat door.
Okay.
It's big enough for this cat.
Okay, thank you for explaining. Eventually, Rosebud will be coming out, kind of
So-
slowly stalking and looking for things.
Junie, I believe
Yes.
they get a counter roll for fleshcraft.
Not a
I
human.
believe not a human. Cool. Well,
A human does not.
succeeded roused, roused resolve, and we got a crit 8.
Okay, so camping terms.
Camping terms.
Headsets
We are
off, we're good.
taking headsets off. Camping terms. We're going to take the branches on the tree, and we're going to twist and gnarl them, so that way they grow in 2 different directions. And we're just going to start there because it takes this. Flesh crafting takes a scene, if I remember correctly. So this is where we're starting.
Okay, so as you two are discussing, Darren and Bob, you will start to hear this guy crying out in pain.
You know, you should have just talked to me and told us actually everything rather than almost everything. This could have been avoided.
He's just now crying in pain. I mean, this is hurt. This hurts a lot right now. He's not even registering that Bob's talking to him at the moment.
You make a great bad cop, Sin.
That's all right. When he stops screaming, you should be able to talk to him again. You know, actually, if you've got like just a little bit of morphine, I could just give him a little bit just to take the edge off. Don't worry, I can make it hurt again.
I can paralyze him for you.
No, you don't need to do that much. I'm just saying, if you want him to continue talking.
Oh. Well, I don't normally.
It's
I
fine.
know.
Just
I'll
give him
use
a
the
little
forget
bit.
me stick.
Oh, the forget me stick.
God. Are we talking about the Bruja forget me stick?
Yeah, Bob's got a bat in the back of the
Oh
van.
God! No! Don't hit him in the head. You want him to talk to
Oh.
you.
Well, I thought we were trying to numb the pain.
No. We're just give him a little bit to let the pain subside. Then, if you don't have any
Oh.
drugs.
The Bruja form of cloud memory.
Wait, I think one of them had some little blue crystals. Yeah. Bob will go into a drawer and pull out, and he doesn't have like IDs or wallets, but he's got the rest of their contents. Oh, Darren, here. I had turned off these phones and popped the SIM cards out, but if you want to go through them and see if there's anything useful.
Oh,
And- Intelligence and medicine on whatever the hell Bob just pulled out, please.
'Cause that's good because Bob has no idea what they had in their pockets. He
Bob takes
just
the phones and the SIM cards. Like,
Gonna
I'm gonna
willpower.
go. I'm gonna go dump these. Y'all have fun. Let me know what you find out.
Flat 5.
And he heads back. to the
they are
basement.
all off with power disconnected and SIM
Mhm.
cards out. But
Okay, so long and the short, you find that it's kind of a quick ass opiate that he's got that he gave you. So, and this guy's crying in pain right now.
It won't stop him.
Okay.
opens baggie, pours it in mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Puts hand over mouth so the guy can't spit it out.
Oh, the guy swallows because he's crying and it it's just so much. And slowly he starts to settle down for a little bit, but he just, you could tell he's in pain, but he's now slowly kind of,
Oh, I forgot to add my sculpting to that. Damn it.
really.
Roll the dice for
No,
your
it's
sculpting.
fine. It's fine. I already did good. It's
He
okay.
kind of is dazed now. So you know you have at least maybe one or two more questions before he's not useful.
What didn't you tell me?
What didn't you ask, my dude? Oh, God, this hurts.
I don't know. I'm not psychic. I just do things to people.
Ditto. Hi. Ah. I just do what
Sin's
I'm
gonna
told.
lightly place her hand on his shoulder.
That's all I do.
Please tell him what you wouldn't tell him before.
What? That he has to have me at the drop box so that I can turn around and say the password, and that I have to put a hand on the thing, and then they test my blood. Ah, it hurts.
What's the password?
Artichoke. They weren't creative or inventive on this.
Sin will just look at Bob. Well, you can get the blood and we can get the hand.
Does they check for a pulse?
Yes.
With your hand?
Mm.
Hmm.
Ow!
Oh, here. Bob will dig back in the drawer with all the stuff that people had on them that he's abducted this week and pull out a ball gag.
Okay! Oh, God! Right!
We need his heart to be beating. We know the password. We know they test his blood. Pops the ball gag on him.
But Bob, that heart's 500 grand.
Oh, no, you can have it after.
Thank you.
We just need it to keep working for now while we go to the dead drop.
Are are we good with the whole turning him into a tree branch? I'm gonna let the girls know.
Yes, we're good. I'm done tree branching.
500 grand. Are the ones in the freezer still worth that?
Probably not.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that you were selling.
Well, now you know.
So as
Well, I'm apparently moving into the supply side of this sort of thing, so I've got some merchandise for you.
So I will summarize for the ladies. Things got tortured, information got out, and now they're discussing on what they want to do with this information.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Okay, good. Also, there was something about hearts on the market going for 500,000. So.
Oh, do you think did I give him enough to damage the heart?
Probably not.
Good. Okay. You just sit tight. We're going to go to that dead drop. Text to everyone. Hey, we need to go on a road trip. Field trip.
Aaron just grabs all his weapons and heads up.
Can I go on this field trip too? I'd love to actually see what's going on, please.
Thalia answers, do I have to?
Was that Isabella?
Yes.
Because Darren would look at her and say, yes, you actually have to be
Yes! I love going on field trips. It's the best thing ever.
Okay, but do I have
Wow.
to?
Bob's
Wait.
response to Thalia, only if you want your cut of the 500 grand.
I don't
You
need
wanna
money. I
test
can
your
just
hammer?
get it from a sister and I walk away.
Do you want to test your new hammer?
Ooh, hammer test.
That's
She
probably
has a
what's going to
hammer?
happen.
I want a hammer. How do I get
No.
You know, that's fitting since, our dad looks like Thor and I start walking towards the van.
Ooh, should I change my dress? Should I go something a little bit more black?
Yes,
Whatever
and
you want,
something
dear.
easy to move in.
Oh, can I do some ballet? That'd be great.
However you want to dodge bullets.
It's a costume upstairs, closet upstairs, Isabel. Have at it.
Okay, thank you. Oh, does this mean I can grab my stuff too for going back?
All right.
Thank you. That'd be great.
As she walks away and out of your shop. Why the hell are we bringing her?
Because
know.
some people can track with blood sorcery, and we don't want to leave her at the house when we're all out.
The
I mean,
wards would
that's
probably make
fair.
that difficult, but not impossible.
Not impossible. You and I both know wards are not a bar to the kind of tactics the Sabbat use.
You're not wrong.
It would
That's
help.
why I use explosives and machine guns.
And if we were all here, I'd take chances with that. But since we're not going to be,
I'm with you. That's why I'm going to bring my wards and my machine guns and my explosives with us.
Mhm.
That's why we have all that in the van.
Yep.
And with her coming down in a completely black kind of froofy dress that's completely not combat appropriate. However, it looks pretty because Toreador. We're gonna go to break. So Bob can just rethink all of his life choices. I think that's something he may or may not need to do.
I missed out on $3 million in hearts this week, y'all.
I mean, that's why you need to work with two people instead of one.
Before little youngling would have
Stick around much. What do I have to roll for that anyway, Junie?
To cut bacon?
No, to call the strays in the area.
Animal King?
No, to totally cut bacon.
You know, unless you have,
Dex.
I feel like that's Dex plus athletics.
No, but wouldn't that be strength plus dex because the strength to actually cut through the bacon? Because sometimes it's a bitch to get through.
It's not right.
just bacon. Boy, I hope Small Bacon's not watching right now.
If you have the really good thick bacon, sometimes it can be a bitch if the knife's not sharp enough.
No, I feel like that would be strength plus melee. Oh, maybe
Why are we having this conversation? Why
I
would
think
Amelia
Dex
or
plus
Charlotte
melee.
allow dull knives into the kitchen?
Because they
Do you have?
damage.
If you have any points in strength or dex, I would assume that you can cut bacon.
I mean, it's very important though. Do you chop off a finger accidentally and then give the cats an extra, bite?
Not recently, thank you.
We broke you.
Jonah, you've got to find a rule book and tell me what the hell I'm supposed to roll to call cats.
Are you using the proper cutting techniques? Not extending your fingers to hold the bacon?
Oh, we moved on from the bacon. Stop.
No, I'm legit fucking concerned now.
Oh God.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take my fangs out of it. I'm gonna set it down. I'm gonna cut it in little bits.
Okay, I think that it would be dex and melee, right?
I think Dex and Melee Dex and Melee is probably the better choice.
There, dex and melee.
If
You
you're
answered
gonna
our own
roll
question.
that. Should you roll that though? I feel like that's taken IRL rolling to a new extreme. Like you roll a 1 and you're like, oh, there goes my hand.
She's gonna keep track of that timing and pull out her phone and see if it's from Gabe finally that says, where are you, mommy dearest? The baby wants a puppy and daddy just can't deal with this nonsense anymore.
Shit's getting weird, yo.
You want to see how it's done? I'm gonna walk over. I'm gonna put my 3 fingers in between and use premonition.
I run up and do it again on that tree before he can touch the tree.
I will punch you square in your fucking vision eye.
Oh.
Jesus.
Don't put
Probably
me
would've
under
said something
him.
like, "Oh, was it
His
good for you
mouth's too
too?"
small.
No, I was quick.
Okay, that's another thorn, all right? Look,
What? It was quick?
you try to deep throat a microphone one time, all right? And then it just all goes out the window.
Really, if I just need to borrow the helicopter, I just let you know.
Sure, why not?
You know what? Why don't you book it for me for Wednesday? I think I'll need it then.
Well, I'm not sure that booking it is the right term. I'll text the pilots to be ready. About what time?
Oh, let's call it early evening.
So say 7:30.
Perfect.
Okay. Do you need the big one or the little one?
The big one, please.
Okay. Done.
Just gonna say, hog in the back, up towards Gwen.
No, bacon in the back seat.
No. Yeah, bitch. No.
Yeah, it takes one to know one.
There's a Harley.
50,000.
Okay, so I'm flush right now. I'm good for
So with
Probably
that,
a week or 3.
not wrong.
well, with the way people keep leaving the water on when they take goddamn showers, I'd have to pay for that.
I just like to smell pretty, all right?
Fucking Gabe.
One site. Did she explain what the technocracy is?
Nope.
Bunch of nerdy mages that have hard on for reading.
Oh yeah, that.
Kind of.
Basically like you.
Gwen falls over laughing. Artemis falls over laughing. The tape falls over laughing. We burned the table.
I'm actually doing this in character.
We're all murder hobos.
No.
Not quite.
No.
No, you can't.
I could be a
murder hobos.
lot worse.
This is true.
You own a home. You are murder homeowners.
That's true.
No, you're a murder baron now, remember?
Oh, yeah. Trade my power for glory.
Unseat my seatbelt and get out and say, "Get Victoria home," and I dip out of the car.
What are you doing? I jump out of the car too. No.
Child safety locks. Fuck you.
I'm in the front seat. They don't have
I
to.
know. I know. You would think.
Nope, I
We're just like, the fuck?
What just happened? No one knows. What is Malky thinking?
No, what's Toreador thinking?
Oh Lord, Artemis, it's Gabe. Can you hear me?
You're on speakerphone.
Yes, apparently.
Artemis, darling, listen. I had to cut your brother up to save him. He will be fine. I just need to put him back together. You can be pissed at me later, but right now we have to find a puppy. You
You're
like
not
the
a
puppy?
Zenisi. You don't even have that capability, do you? Did you eat one?
No, but that's beside the point. Anyway, look.
What?
How did Artemis become the babysitter? What the hell?
That's the way it's always been.
You like the puppy, right? We have to go find the puppy.
You like the puppy?
The puppy's the only decent one out of you guys.
Wait a minute. You found William. You C-3PO'd my brother.
He
and
was
you're
already.
going to Chewbacca?
He was already C3. I just PO'd.
It's literally when you go to open your doors, there is no apartment.
I'll be right back. So I walked over there. I opened the door. I closed the door. God damn it!
In his direct line, you would get, of course, his standard, "You have reached William. Please leave a message and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience."
You have reached.
You have reached.
You have reached
Marriage.
William. Please message me at your earliest convenience.
I'm pretty sure even Jean-Luc would take offense to this.
Because while we are waiting... So, I kind of am changing the music a little bit. Un momento.
Dunce, 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 dunce. Dunce, 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 dunce.
Fuck you!
Das System is down, 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 down.
Can I retract my statement about the music in the club being pumping?
And,
Whoa! No, steak knife bad. Put this in the sink.
No,
Wrong
no,
knife.
no!
Fire
Fire knife
knife
is bad, just like dice in the oven in the Batman car. What the?
Not enough premonition? He didn't do premonition that much. Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Is she grabbing her inhaler? Oh, no, she's going to me.
She just walked out.
Yes!
That needs to be a clip. We need. I don't care if it's gonna fuck up my internet.
No, I think my neighbors are all thinking I'm insane.
Frank's gonna bleed out, or Frank's gonna bleed out.
Wait,
William's gonna
don't we
bleed
know
out.
a Russian? Call that Russian person.
What Russian person?
Yeah, call the Russian.
Olga. Call Olga.
I don't have Olga's
I
number.
have to hang up with you guys to call Olga.
All right, wonderful. I'll text you where we're gonna be.
Oh God.
Love you. Kisses. Bye.
Fuck you.
What a condescending fucking Tremere.
Wait a minute.
I hit dial
Did
on
he
Olga's
actually
number.
say he loved you? Wait a minute. If you guys all in a relationship that I don't know about.
Take and I kiss and I use premonition.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You asshole!
You should have seen this coming.
I had considered not doing it, just everyone off.
Hi,
but
buddy.
One
Go
sec.
read the map.
Yeah, pretty much. It's all
That's the one I've got.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep, that's the one I have.
Okay.
I put. Hi everyone. I know we're back. Give me like 30 seconds. I gotta find a thing.
She broke it.
I did not break it.
She broke it.
It's underneath world map. It's underneath the group VTM on our Gilded Discord, and it's underneath,
Oh, so it's not in the actual where the players usually go. Got it.
Well, I always thought this would be, for all the people that are on our Gilded to actually see the world that we've created
Fair.
in the past 4 seasons.
Fair.
And then if
It's a shit show.
Fair.
Wow. Hi, being called out. How are you?
Look, I'm one of the reasons it's a shit show.
Hello, last season. That was me.
I mean,
Hi, season
I'm
1.
a shit show every season.
Yeah.
Hey.
And that's only because you
No,
like to smell
no,
pretty in
no.
the shower.
I
Season 1 was
do.
not a shit show.
Okay, that's true. But it's like alternate. Well, okay. That was the only one I wasn't a shit show.
Right. That's because me and Mystic were the shit shows.
I didn't
Yeah.
want to take it away from you
sweet.
guys.
Right.
Yeah. Now it's mine. Can't have it.
Are we
Now it's
fighting
everyone's.
out who's the shit show?
Yes.
No. Okay, sure.
Okay, cool.
I'm a shit sideshow in this case. I'm not going to steal the spotlight.
You're the side shit show.
So, being we have about 45 minutes before we do our first ending season finale, just so we can have that
Mid-season
lovely,
break finale.
Yes, because we will be back in
Intermission
September.
incoming.
Yes, because we will be back in September. You guys all get into what cars or in the van?
Ooh, are we driving my pink Mary Kay Chevy? Is that what we're doing? We're all
Would
Getting
you-
into anything except the van.
Okay, so who's
Pop
getting...
shotgun in the pink car.
Bob will pick the guy up and put him in Sin's trunk.
What kind of Chevy is it?
Bold choice.
You're paying to have that steam cleaned.
What kind of Chevy is
Oh,
it?
Actually,
do you mind?
question.
We can take my van too and leave him there. Blood's supposed to get on the carpet.
He's already here.
Oh, I was thinking that Bob was like holding him and stopped.
Oh,
when he
okay.
got
Then
the
yeah,
loot.
then yes, and would be like, you can put him in your van,
Oh, drops him back in the back of the van.
guy.
So Thalia is riding shotgun with Sin. Darren, would you like to ride machine gun?
Mm-hmm.
Rosie, would you like to come on a road trip or guard the house?
Here, kitty.
Bob, I will stab you.
Oh, look at! I actually turned around and I bought Kitty. We're calling her Rosie. I bought her a new leash, and it's the
Rosie doesn't use
bubblegum-
leashes.
She bought a bubblegum pink with a nice long thing, and it's got the little blingy rhinestones on it.
Sin will actually think that's very cute.
She can, Rosebud can ride right here next to our new friend.
Rosie, this is on you. Do you want to come with us?
Rosie actually gives a little bit of a growl, and then nods. And we'll tell.
You want to sit in the front with me?
Rosie will say to either one of them, want more juicy things.
You want to sit in the front with me?
You can sit with Thalia or you can sit with the victim.
Bob pats the back of the guy's head and says, "Here, kitty."
I think you we need that one still. I think you should sit with me for a little bit.
You're not putting that thing in my car.
Please.
Cat?
Fine, you're paying to have it steam cleaned.
Rosie
Evelyn will pay to have it steam cleaned. It's fine.
Rosie
Fair
will
enough.
smell the guy and give it a lick against its cheek, and then go over to Thalia and be like, looking up at her, expecting to get into the car.
Have the kitty sit on Thalia's lap.
Is there still bacon in your bag, Thalia?
I mean, it'd be like a German Shepherd, not a German Shepherd. Saint Bernard trying to sit on someone's
That's
lap.
why it would
It's
be
gonna
funny.
great.
Isabel's like, oh, can we put this on so we can say that we're walking our cat?
I think she might eat you for that, Isabel.
But if you can talk to him and ask.
Well, Rosie, how do you feel about that?
About what?
I'm gonna hold up the leash.
I wasn't gonna put it on you.
Are you
I'm gonna be
guarding
honest.
me? Are you sending me?
She wants to walk you like a dog.
What's a dog?
At the zoo, did you ever see small animals come by on strings?
No.
Hyenas, but bigger.
Smaller.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you want to wear the necklace or not?
Oh, Oh, is it supposed to be something that's pretty?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's decorative.
Hand it to Thalia.
I put it on, like, not the loosest, but the next to loosest so that Rosie can slip out of it easily.
Mm-hmm.
But so it still looks like it's on.
That's fair. So as you are driving down, we are driving in. Or is it 2 cars or just 1?
2 cars.
Okay. As you go into Chicago Heights, who's doing map detail and where are you going?
I'm petting a cat.
Got the map.
Okay. Where are we going? And I'm assuming
We'll follow
everyone's
him.
together.
Bob.
Okay.
We're in 2 vehicles.
Bob's going to the address that he was given for that dead drop that the guy has to be alive for.
Mm-hmm. And is everyone else in Sin's pink Chevy?
Darren's in the van with Bob.
Okay.
Riding machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
Shotgun?
Machine gun. He was very specific.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just clarifying because normally people say shotgun.
Bob does things a little bit differently from most people.
Not surprised. And so you get to that place where there's a dead drop and it looks like it's a regular post office. It's closed, but you can see where all of the boxes are. And you can see a particular one. I'm not going to have you roll for the wits and awareness on this. You're old enough. You would see the particular one he will have to go to because it's the only one that's got like a thumb scanner.
I put the van in reverse and get it as close as I can.
Okay. Okay. You have to go
Pops-
inside the lobby. You know this. It's in a post office.
Well, some of them are outdoors, some of them are not. I wasn't sure which kind. Okay. Still, back up to the front entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Pop the back open, pick my friend up, walk inside.
Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm assuming you're gonna let him do the thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to get his thumb to get scanned. Then the hatch will pop up, and you will have to then turn him to the point where he can put his hand in.
Yep.
And you hear him ouch and wince, and you hear him say the password.
Yep.
And then he grabs something and pulls it out, and you see it's a package.
Take the package, put it in my pocket. Is there anything else you normally do?
I'm waiting for that yellow light to go red.
How long does that normally take?
Usually it's instantaneous, but it didn't go instantaneously red, so I'm assuming there's going to be 1 or 2 more things. And soon enough, you'll see the hatch open up a moment, and you'll see a couple stacks of letters, and then try to close again. And he's going to try and, with his hand, grab it and pull it.
Bob will help him.
Oh, that's kind of you. Yes.
Rapid reflexes and fleetness active. Can Darren grab them?
Sure. I wouldn't see a problem.
So Dex Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fleetness. Okay. I'm willpowering that.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's doing that, and Are you guys all like right behind him, watching him move this tree of a twisted person in and out of this post office, ladies?
So 5 success.
Okay.
I'm studying the map and pretending I don't know what's going on around me.
Fair.
Cat.
Same.
Got you. So yes, you can use
Same
rapid-
cat or same map?
Yes.
Yes. Because ignorance is bliss, and let's swim in that. So you will quickly see that the letters are there. You grab them before the door closes, and then it turns from that yellow to a red. What are you going to do with your friend now?
How often do they have you check this?
Every other day.
So day after tomorrow, you're supposed to show back up and do this again.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if we can get you some relief from all this pain.
Just, can I just have my arms the way they used to be? That would be great.
I'll have to talk to Sin about that.
Yeah, you do.
Goes and puts him back in the back of the van.
Darren gets back on machine gun.
Because machine gun door is best door, apparently. You didn't have to rapidly agree with me on this.
You know,
I mean, when you're right, you're right.
Bob can make a fully automatic machine gun, so you can ride machine shotgun.
I think you'd make his that's an improvement in his life. So where are we going next? Because you are in Chicago Heights.
Bob's gonna open the package.
Okay.
See what's in it.
It's a bomb. It is not armed. It has directions on how to arm it. And then you have not only the name of the target, but an address.
Let's go there.
And
Bob's gonna text him an address.
That address is the house that you live in. And the name is Isabel. Isabel Connor. The woman that happens to be in the back seat of Sin's pink Chevy.
Right.
Well, it's a good thing I sent Gwen those text messages.
Hi, Mike.
Darren, who do you think this is from?
Well, he was working for the Sabbat, doing jobs for the Sabbat, so it makes sense that the Sabbat would be the ones to send him
Yeah, that's fair.
with a bomb to us.
Very fair.
What do you say we go back to that bar, get Percy, and return this to sender?
Well, Gwen said she was going to that bar for a visit. So,
Oh, good. We can give this to her, and she can deliver it back to sender.
so Darren would text Gwen just being like, so we found out that those Black Sabbath fans that you were going to visit had an interest in one of our guests and decided to send a extremely loud party favor to our house.
Great. Everyone, wits and awareness, please.
Okay.
Hearing bonus or no?
Oh, hearing bonus is an absolute must on this one. I will allow you that.
Vision.
You know what? I will let you do vision.
The fuck out of that. No.
Okay.
Oh, no, willpower. Holy shite.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. I'll take a 3.
I would also like to willpower, please.
Beauty.
May I
crit
add
five.
my resolve bonus and use my enhanced senses?
You know what? We're crit
Heightened
fishing just
senses.
for the fun of it.
Do you really want to use those enhanced senses?
Hey.
I'm glad you're crit finishing because I had 0 before.
Yes.
willpower.
When you ask it that way, definitely yes.
Oh no.
Hey, Junie.
Mm-hmm.
Crit 7.
So I have a crit 7, I have a 5. Sin.
1.
Crit 5.
Thalia.
Crit 5.
I got your crit 5. You got a 3.
God.
Bob.
I'm still counting how many dice I need to roll, ma'am.
Oh,
1
for
second.
fuck's sake.
I used willpower and I still got a bad.
Looking
It was
Unseen
very
is
bad
up.
for me before willpower.
Sense Unseen is up.
Oh, that's
Sense the Unseen is always up.
Yeah.
That's the fun thing.
Yes, that's these things always up, but you really haven't noticed anything. You've seen the occasional ghost. I will state this. When you went to the garage, you did not see ghosts. That might be problematic.
Bob, what did you do to the
But
garage?
that's something for a later date.
How's the double crit 10 do?
Fine with me.
Bob sees all.
Bob's just trying to turn around and say, "Look, I was a brace for a reason. Love me."
His head just turns into a flaming eye that floats above his shoulders.
Yeah, we're still going to Mordor. This is fine. That's it. We're calling your van now Mordor.
I don't think you should have fire in your van.
Ooh, so when we take the guy here, are we taking the Hobbit to Isengard? Is that what this is?
Absolutely. Because
Cool,
why
okay.
not? So, we're going to go from lowest to highest. Sin. You feel the rumble underneath your car. The car actually sways. For the 3, the car rumbles, you sway, and you see orange. But you're not in the orange color. You just see orange behind you.
Got it. Fun.
The 5 crit. Car rumbles. Orange comes into play. And in the back, you can see, it's not coming for you, thank God. But you see a huge fireball come out from one of the buildings off the street. Not just that way, but also that way. So both vertical and horizontal. How this happened, you really can't tell yet. But for your crit, you have a feeling that this is the bar you may or may not were supposed to go to get Percy out. For the 7 crit, you see all of the below.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do you see that, but your phone starts to blow up. It's not just 1 hit. It's 4 hits.
Mm-hmm.
4 different areas. You know these areas.
Mm-hmm.
Your crit is that you know exactly who's to blame for this. For the 10 double crits, because someone had to be fucking extra. You've heard everything that I've just said to everyone else. You know exactly the incendiary device that was used. You've used it in World War I because that's one of the parts of the Geneva Convention, and you know how lethal it is. If Percy was in any one of those 4 sites, Percy is no more. But you, for that double crit, know about the 5th one, and there is still hope that Percy still lives.
I missed these.
No.
Evelyn's gonna send out a text. Did we just have a Toreador barbecue?
What? I'm here! What do you mean a Toreador barbecue?
No.
Text back with the address for the 5th site. We're going here.
What happened? Oh my god, did they kill Percy? What happened? Oh my gosh.
What are you talking about? There was just a little earthquake.
Do you not see the fire?
Oh my god. It's like finally draws attention to it.
Hey, Sin, turn left up there. We have somewhere to go.
Yes,
Bob's driving.
Oh my gosh. Is Percy okay? Because if he got like flamethrowed, I'm gonna be really sad.
I mean, oh yes, that would be terrible.
We'll find out.
Listen, don't be very sarcastically loose with.
She was not being sarcastic.
She doesn't.
A very sarcastic side.
Would you like me to roll? Would you like me to roll performance?
Yes, yes, I would.
Okay.
Florida is retrieved.
Oh God, you're not wrong.
Oh. Crit 9.
Yeah, you're exceedingly performing. Well done. And so as
Oh
he
God,
turns,
she hasn't seen Percy's room.
No, she.
Oh no!
Percy
Oh,
hasn't
no.
seen Percy's room.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Finn,
So,
Isabel,
Judy!
and yeah.
Write that down because you're gonna need it when we come back in September.
Oh, but I haven't forgotten Percy's room.
No,
Oh, boy.
but you didn't
Write
forget
it
the
down.
fact
It's
that
gonna
they
be a
haven't
month.
seen it.
Yeah. Do we want to give the player knowledge?
No.
No.
No, later. We can give a
Later?
player knowledge later.
Okay.
So yeah, since just like, oh no, not Percy.
We can close out the session with the scene where she finds that.
So as you head towards this fifth area, which is also known as the headquarters, what's your game plan?
I mean, there's no mortals in there that we care about, right?
Not that I can think
Definition
of.
and murder. That's
I've
the
got
plan.
that special belt prepped up. How do you feel about just hosing the whole thing down with grenades and then pulling Percy out of the rubble when we're done?
I mean,
he's
will
alive.
Percy survive the grenades?
What if?
I mean, don't shoot them directly at him.
I can't see where he is in a building.
Could I be able to make myself look like that guy that we've got in the trunk?
I mean, I could go in and actually find him. I
No.
have the code. I can get in there.
And it still feels like a bad idea.
Tell me what the code is.
Oh,
That's a better idea.
675.
309.
That's it. Do you know Jenny?
That song was actually about me.
You're Jenny.
I knew
Last time
the.
I checked.
God.
I mean, you deal with explosives, so I think you're more of a Mickey than a Jenny.
So,
But
just so I'm clear, activating unseen passage. Would I be able to open a door after doing that, or no?
If you activate Unseen Passage, you know if you touch anything, it pops it. So you're
Right.
going to need somebody
Okay.
to let you in and to let you out.
Okay, plan B.
Cloak.
I know. Can I run really fast and open the door so people can go in and then I'll run back?
Take her hand and put it
Nope.
down.
Darren just goes, okay, plan B, and just takes the coach gun out from under his coat and just walks over to where the door is.
Oh, this isn't going to be good.
I can sneak in.
I mean, I can tell you where he's at. I mean, I could go in and get him. My stuff's in there.
Down.
Bob warms up the rocket launcher that's built into the van.
But how else am I supposed to get my swords if I can't go get them?
Rosie, can you please come sit on this?
No, I'm not sitting on that. Why do I want to sit on that?
So she stays put instead of getting us killed.
She does not look
Protecting.
comfy.
You can make her
And I
comfy.
did.
I'm not making biscuits on those knobby knees. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I can't really fault Rosie for that one. I scratched behind the ear.
While they're talking, Darren just goes over to the door and punches in the code.
Door opens.
Is there anyone behind it?
You see a long glassed hallway before you see two more. There's two more doors with codes before you can actually get into it. There is nobody in that hallway at the moment. No.
Darren's just like, Bob, bring the party favors, and asks the girl what the codes are for the second set of doors.
Which door do you go in after this, and what's the code for it?
Oh, that depends on if they're a guest or they made them family.
What code do you use?
Oh, for me, I go to the right.
You go to the right. What's the code?
That's 18.
Code 1118. That's a family room.
Well,
You might need this. Hands Darren a World War I style gas grenade.
Can he grab my stuff? It's the third room from the left.
She wants her stuff. It's on the third room for the
It's
left.
all on my bed. It's on the bed. I just couldn't grab it. Just please be careful. The sword's
Okay.
antiques.
Here's a forget me bomb in case you need that.
Why do we have to
Perfect.
Why are we forgetting?
Rolled a 3 to find ribbon in my purse.
Darren goes down the hallway and to the right. And
Bob will follow
punches
behind
in-
and prop the door open.
going
Punches
to
in
jet-
1118.
Okay.
I'm going to gently tie Isabel's hands together.
Why are you? When you walk in, you're going to see a nice living room setup, almost like it's home.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice. It's very lovely. More of an Italian flavor than what you're accustomed to as Darren.
Mm-hmm.
But it's more of like a home. Almost feels like home. And sure enough, there's nobody there. Almost like there were bombs that set off, and they went to go find out what the hell was going on.
That's fine. Darren just starts opening doors
Do me a
to
favor.
see if he can see Percy.
While you do that, give me a wits and awareness roll.
Yep.
Thank you. Darren, what are you doing? Not Darren, not Bob. Because I forgot people's names already. I'm sorry.
So Bob is following along behind Percy, covering him. He's got a
Thought Percy was missing.
M16. I'm sorry, behind Darren, covering him. He's got an M16 with an underbarrel flamethrower, just in case. And he's every time they go through a door, he's got a couple of triangular shims from the van, and he's propping those doors open so they don't close and lock behind them. And he's also looking around, searching, trying to find Percy or her stuff or anything else that seems interesting, occult, or related to them.
Yeah, Darren is 100% also just searching for like information stuff because that's what he does.
So, should I roll wits awareness or investigation, or is there anything I should do here?
Wits and investigation would be great.
Okay. I'm hearing or no?
No, you're doing more eyes.
Okay.
You're doing more actual visual investigation. Ladies, while these gentlemen are doing things, what are you guys doing while you have an Isabel that you have tied up with a ribbon, and you do see she is wiggling her hands out of it.
Scritch, 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 scritch.
Not for long, she's not.
I unhook the leash discreetly from the cat while I'm scritching behind the ear.
Cat's just enjoying this.
Yep. Quick little pat on the head, and then I more tightly tie Isabel's hands with the leash.
Why are you guys making me do things I've already gotten out of?
You're staying here. If you keep it up, I will tie you up thoroughly and throw you in the trunk.
I'm not in the trunk with that guy. That would be really creepy.
The guy's in the van.
But I can help.
No, you're gonna make it harder. because they're
You're
looking
staying
for you.
alive.
Stay.
I mean, I've seen the movie.
Oh, by the way, Junie, Darren takes that picture.
Okay. No, he does not see anyone, but he does see a few more things. His father's pocket watch and his mother's rings.
He takes those.
Okay, that's fine.
Like,
So, with that being said, you guys actually see Isabel's very easily getting her hands out like she was trained to do it. She'll go, but I can do this better. Do you want me? I can do it on you. Watch.
No.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Isabel,
But you
I
won't let
will
me
put
come
you in the trunk. You will end up in the trunk.
Can I just surf on the car?
If you stay in the car, we can do all kinds of things later, but you're staying in the car.
Andy Sin, help me.
Sin's not there. I put a message in chat, Junie.
No, she doesn't realize that.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Sin just
Junie
off the face
knows.
planet.
Isabel doesn't.
Yeah.
Just kind of like Andy Sin. Where's Auntie Sin?
I don't know. I trust her to stay alive.
I stayed alive too.
Child, you came back full of holes.
But I came back.
I'm going to put you in the trunk.
But Mom.
Hold on. I have to roll that one. Yeah, no. Uncle Bob and Uncle Darren will be back with Daddy shortly. Mommy and Auntie Sin are going to keep you here if it means stuffing you in the trunk.
I'm gonna look at Rosie. I'm gonna look at Rosie and go, okay, I know you don't want to,
I don't want to.
but I really need you to just go sit on her. and then you can sit with me on the way back. Once we get ready to leave, you can come back and sit on me.
Then I demand a whole person next time to eat.
I will talk
Provided.
with Bob.
We will provide you a person to eat.
Because they were delicious. All 6 of them.
I mean, it's either you sit on her or I do something that I might get in trouble for.
Ooh, what will you get in trouble for?
I'm not saying it out loud because people can understand what I'm saying to you.
Fine, I'll sit on her. But I want 2 people now.
We will get you people.
Fine. Damn it.
Does this mean that Rosebud doesn't like Bob's breaded people wings?
Oh no, that's what he's asking for. Or that's what she's asking for. It's more of Bob's cooking. So that she can have delicious food of people and not of wannabe cows.
I feel like that needs to be on a shirt.
What needs
Bob's
to be? Let me make.
breaded people wings.
I feel like we would get in trouble for putting that on a shirt.
You know what's really funny is that like Bob has the recipe and then Sin would just flashcraft them into wings. Like it'd be fine.
Better yet, it could be Bob's breaded and in quotation marks chicken wings. Because we all know everything tastes like chicken.
I have
Actually,
a channel
no.
for this.
Humans taste like ham.
But
damn.
No, you could do the quotes on ham. Anyhow. So the
Hot damn in the sinus cavity is more painful than the infection. Ow.
That channel works for that.
If you won't do
Bob's
Bob's
ham
breaded people,
hocks.
I will do a shirt that says Bob's breaded people wings.
So
I don't know if that works with Redbubble's toss.
I don't
So-
use Redbubble.
I know, that's why I'm saying I probably can't do it for the official
okay,
RPG merch.
I can do it.
that's
Yeah.
fine.
I'll do it.
We know
Okay.
somebody who makes stickers. So
Also
Oh
fair.
no.
So
We're gonna
yeah,
have to give her context for that.
Yeah, that's all you
No,
do is click
but I
this
think
and
it'd be
we're
more fun if we didn't.
good. So the cat lays on the lap while Darren and Bob are going through step by step. And that's when they start to hear the other side of the place starting to wake up with a bit more people running around. And Darren's got one room left to kick in.
He goes and kicks that door in.
That's where you'll find Percy staked.
Cool. Firemen carry over the shoulders and just starts walking out.
Do you need this place standing when we're done?
Did you grab the girl's stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. No, it doesn't need to stay standing.
Cool. You might want to get behind me. You don't need to frenzy.
Just for edification, it is a duffel bag full, it's stacked to the brim, and it's actually a long sword case that you're carrying.
So I'm envisioning Bob more or less with a strap of this over his shoulder and the end dragging on the ground.
That's fine. And
Aaron just doesn't even question Bob. He just starts running as fast as he can with fleetness active.
That's fair.
Outside.
And while you two are doing this, Sin, since you've been disappearing and you really haven't been saying anything, where are you and what are you doing?
So you said that we could start hearing at this point commotion on the other side.
Correct.
And now I know that we didn't get the code for that other door,
Correct.
but can I hear things on the other side of that door?
You can hear muffling.
Okay.
I will give you maybe a couple of words. They're saying they got hit, fucking cams, who told Gwen, where is that little tart? You know who they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And then they notice there's a van and a bubblegum pink Chevy in front.
Cool. So having heard that, we're going back to the car.
Because who drives bubblegum pink?
Listen, get taste, all right? So we're getting back to the car, just very quietly. We're leaving now. Bob and Darren can handle themselves.
And they got the cat on my lap. It's in.
They're staying in the fucking car.
As Sin just throws the car into drive.
Thank you, Sin.
And begins to drive away.
My stuff.
I think Bob's got it. Don't worry about it.
He's
not actually having seen Bob grab it.
Hey, Sin. Hey, Sin. Backdoor child locks are on, right?
Flex button. Yep.
Cool. Do you want to slow down briefly so Cat can move? I did
Nope.
promise. I did promise.
It's a snow leopard. It can get in your lap while the car's moving. Go ahead, Rosie.
Okay. Okay, come on, Rosie.
And you'll see Isabel just get on her knees and look back, and that's when you'll see Bob igniting. Why don't you describe it for us?
So Bob has an underbarrel flamethrower on his machine gun that he is firing over his shoulder as he walks out of the building. And he has been the whole time he's walking down the hall.
It's a good thing you grabbed that stuff, Darren, now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So all we hear is Isabel squealing with this pitiful screech as we're driving.
Because if anyone looks back, you'll see Darren and Bob coming out in a trail of fire. You are far enough away that none of you have to roll for frenzy.
Yep. Bob is very deliberately doing this in a way where the flame is up, her stuff is down, so he's not catching it on fire, and he doesn't have to look at the fire and can move away from the fire.
See, this is why you're in the car.
Yep.
But my stuff!
So Bob walks out of the door as he continues hosing the thing down with fire, gets in the van, stops, pulls the rest of her stuff in, closes the door, goes up front, pops it in drive, and they drive away.
Yep. And Darren just drops Percy's staked body on top of the tree man.
Oh,
make sure that he can breathe. We might need him for a pickup in a couple of days.
I don't think there's going to be anyone to pick up messages from.
Well, it pays to be thorough with the Sabbat. I'd hate to miss some that we can kill.
Darren just reaches back and like slightly shifts Percy off of him just enough.
And do you take off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're not staying there.
As you
You got that forget me bomb, right?
They'd have to be breathing for it to work.
Oh, no. It once the glamour gets through the skin into their blood, they're affected too.
Oh. Cool.
So if they follow us, just toss a few of those out the window, huh?
Mm-hmm.
As you start to run, as you guys are taking off, you do see the guys running out just trying to shoot their machine guns. I'm not going to roll, and I'm not going to make you roll drive, because you know stormtroopers, they always shoot, but they never hit.
I mean, I can just take 2 successes without a roll, so.
I mean,
They on fire.
No, but then they see the fire because they came from the opposite side. That
Ah.
was not flamethrowed.
That joystick goes to the rocket launcher in the roof of the van if you want to, send them something back.
Junie?
Bad idea.
Would Darren do it?
Yes.
Of course Darren would do it.
So just to add a little bit of flavor,
asking for a pool.
just to add a little flavor, as this is going on, as he's climbing up to get to this rocket launcher, and there's this screaming.
He isn't climbing
Joystick.
anywhere.
Oh, I
It's
thought
a
he said you have to go
joystick.
up. Oh, a joystick.
There's
Great.
a rocket launcher built into the roof and a
He just
joystick in the
uses a
center
joystick.
console and a screen. It's a very did you
Oh
ever
my
see
God.
Knight Rider?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
It's a very Knight Rider setup.
Gotcha. Okay. So as
Faye
he's
built
doing
it
that,
for him.
as this girl is like screaming, "My stuff!" Like
More
Sin's just finding like a random radio station that's playing like Jimmy Buffett Margaritaville or something, and just cranking it up as they're driving away, as explosions are about to go off behind them.
Evelyn is increasingly terrified of that van.
So,
oh my!
And then once it's fired, Darren just does whatever he needs to do to make it, come back down so that it just looks like regular, as
Green
regular
switch.
of a van as it can.
So as you guys are speeding
Not
away,
much.
and you hear the squealing of poor Isabel because her things are being left behind yet again, you see, actually, nay, you hear not just an explosion, but it's a huge explosion because rocket launcher.
Looking, I'm
And
not
then
turning
she
around.
screams.
Nope, not doing it. I'm just gonna pet Rosie.
And it said that deep. I'm not going to scream because people's ears, but it was.
Thank you, appreciate it.
It's that deep, heartbreaking, gut wrenching scream of you've just lost everything you've had. Ah. And thankfully, the guys do not hear that in the van, but they do see the entire building go up.
I've got to make
Okay.
another rocket.
I have to make a stupid roll.
Oh no!
Okay.
If Cin's
I don't even
making
need
this
to make a stupid roll.
I
Darren would just
succeeded.
do this.
It's good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
And Darren would just send a text to Gwen going, "Thanks for the chance to get Percy out."
You hear back, oh, that asshole. He owes me money. Collect it for me, will you?
That makes
course
a
he
lot
does.
more sense.
His tab's over $3 million.
Fuck.
10%.
I need to check.
10%. 10%.
So as you
Darren's just like, that's gonna take a couple weeks.
Gwen types back, couple weeks my ass. I know what you can do. Got a week. Time's ticking. Good luck. Oh, and this is from a friend of mine. Hugs and kisses. Apparently that gets more things done than just asking for a please. I blame Tremere for this. Entremir spelled Leetway. So T43M3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Darren just texts back. I blame them for a lot of things.
This is fair. And with that, you guys pretty much have done what you said you were going to do for the lady.
There is one scene that, if the storyteller allows, I would like to end with.
Sure, you got 4 minutes. We have
As they pull up to the house, Bob won't park. But Bob will park the van normally.
I was supposed to say
And
Bob
he'll-
won't park. That's a problem.
Well, I was gonna say he would park by the front door, but thinking about it now, he'd go park normally, and he would get the duffel bag of stuff in the sword case on one arm, and Percy on the other, and walk out of the van, and just drop the duffel bag with her stuff in front of her, and go into the house, up the stairs to Percy's room, and he would open it. And anyone following along would see that the walls have been painted chartreuse with gold flakes. And he's not going to unstake Percy. He's just going to set Percy on his bed in this chartreuse room with gold flakes.
Did we leave the paint bomb in the middle of the room?
He cleaned that part up.
Okay, so it's not evenly painted. Then it's like splat.
No, they touched it up with paintbrush. It looks professional. It looks like it's been professionally done with chartreuse paint with gold flakes in it, and
But we cleaned up the paint bomb.
on the outside of the room there's some radiation shielding. And as he sets Percy on the bed, leaves him staked, walks back out of the room, flips out off the light, and you see that the gold sparkles in the paint now glow chartreuse in the dark. And he closes the door.
Oh my god, you got it to glow!
So tune in next month to watch Rono act out a stroke.
Tune in now to watch Sin act out a stroke. Dear God.
It was his favorite color.
It was fun.
I was trying to make him feel welcome.
I'm just gonna take one look at that and just be like, nope, not my business, not tonight. Nothing
I'll
else.
let Thalia hit the button. It was fun.
And that's where we're going to end our session. And we're going to take a brief hiatus for next month. And we'll see you in September.
So with that being said, Thalia, Roses and Thorns.
This was a fun session.
Especially the way that you ended it.
Kind of sad we cleaned up the paint bomb. It would have been funnier.
Well, Bob was trying to make his room nice.
At least you put in the nuclear shielding. Thank you.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6 on that.
So now I don't have to worry about the ghouls dying because
Right.
of anything else.
Bob is very conscientious.
Right. So Darren, Thorns and Roses.
This was a really fun session. I don't really have any thorns. We're just gonna have to try again next season for those test subjects to see if you can induce eat food merits in people in Kindred by feeding them enough. But we can do that next season.
Well, it'll be coming back of this season, yes.
Yes, we can do that after the break.
I wonder if I could help with that.
Yes, you can.
See, we have things in common, Sin.
I have ideas.
If anyone could try and help them with this merit, Sin, you have all the tools.
I know. I was just thinking, like, wait a minute. I can do things with that.
Yes. Yes,
We
you
have
can.
common interests, Sin.
Sin.
I am just, we were fine until the chartreuse paint bomb thing.
but Sin, chartreuse paint bomb.
No, honey, no.
They had done that that they did that last session.
Oh, God.
I can't help this. It's a thing they did. They wanted to do it.
Just I'm surprised at the amount of lack of fucking shenanigans we've gotten into so far.
And then there was Chartreuse Paint Bomb.
And then there was Chartreuse Paint Bomb, and like, okay, it balances out, you know. So
At least we don't have somebody turning into a squirrel doing pocket glitter.
God,
Take that
right?
back. Not just Chartreuse Paint Bomb, radioactive Chartreuse Paint Bomb.
You know, I love where this is going. I love where it's been. So I'm no thorns
Glows
for
in
me.
the dark.
Yes.
That's the
And is still
radiation.
chartreuse.
Yeah, that's the radiation.
It's going to glow in the dark for at least 100
Not
years.
not
so
even
unless you
Sin
take
the
it off.
character. Like, it's not just that Sin the character hates it. Me the player also hates it. Like, no.
Yeah, this is a whole ass thing, and it's all chartreuse. I'm just glad he didn't do puce.
Again.
I mean, he said it was his
room.
favorite color.
We painted his room vomit green. And then
I-
glow.
Yeah,
vomit
I
green.
just, you know.
Evelyn, Thorns and Roses.
How did I become mommy?
Again.
After the last 2 seasons, how the fuck?
Because you are probably one of the most responsible people of this group.
Look, you have to make rounds. I was daddy 2 seasons ago.
Yes, you are
Like,
puppy
you have to make your rounds. Every season you take a different role.
Morgan was redheaded stepdaddy for half of the season.
Nerdy's always Chaos Gremlin.
That's true.
No,
Last-
next
No,
season
okay,
you've got to be
last
mommy.
season I was Drunkle.
No. Season one, I was Chaos Gremlin Mom. I was group mom. I kept Mystic from getting in as much trouble.
This is
true.
Let's be honest, you were daddy and drunkle last 2 seasons ago, okay?
Hey,
Okay, that's
John
true.
is
Yeah,
very
that's
simple. He is a murderous hobo that eventually will turn into an HOA.
Oh
This
gosh.
all went so sideways so fast.
And Bob, what is your Thorns and Roses?
So Rose, I drove a lot of chaos in a scene without being in the scene to start the session.
Yes, this is true.
That I feel proud of that. That is a sign that I did good with my goals.
Yes, yes, you did.
Thorn, damn it, we still don't have test subjects. How are we supposed to advance the knowledge of kindred kind in this kind of work environment?
You have now a month off to figure all of that out with your coterie mates.
Might help if you stopped feeding them to my cat.
Kind of got a point
Oh
there.
no, those are interrogation victims.
There's 2
You
different
don't-
categories here.
Right. You don't want to skew your study results by doing a study on someone that you've already interrogated.
So, kids' science lesson.
Besides, they were human. We need kindred for this study.
Yes, but you could turn them.
You know, I know a Tremere that might also help you with that. I'm just saying.
I think we all know that, Trimmer. With that being said, bonus X, you guys all get 4 XP. Who gets the bonus XP?
Bob.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob, you get 5.
fucked everything up this time. So hard.
You're not
Thanks,
wrong.
guys.
All right, everyone. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We will be back in September. We have to take a month off because life calls.
I have to interrupt for just a second. I have messaged Fairy about stickers. And the response to what we want on stickers got ... She's gonna throw out ideas tomorrow.
So many concerns all around and then some at this point.
Why do I have a feeling we're going to have a talk and somebody's going to say, Junie, why did you allow this? And I'm going, I'm just the storyteller. I didn't do well. I didn't even.
He
know
rolled
about
a
this.
crit.
All we have to do is say it's D. Ritten's fault. She'll get
Oh
it.
yeah, no, I already have it.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, good. I'm not going to be on the hook this time. Yes. All right, guys. we're gonna head out. We will see you guys all in September. Please check the Twitter. Ask us. I mean, some of us stream. And if you join our Gilded and all that fun stuff, because I know Nerdy's got all of the things to push into the buttons.
I'm getting there.
I know.
No, because my I have to reset up my stream deck too.
Well, yeah, and I don't have the links, so I.
Yeah, because I'm bad nerdy.
Nerdy. So check out the family, check out our players, because we all stream or we don't stream in some mod. It's a collection of what the fuck do we do. Do also check over at Sin's Place. Roll for it. It's D20 roll for it, right?
No.
No.
Yes.
Good.
No.
Yes.
No, it's not.
Sai, what's your stream?
Roll call.
Thank you.
I was like, that's way off. What?
D&D roll call.
Well, I'm thinking it's D&D roll for
Or
it. My bad.
is it roll call D&D? Whatever.
It's a
D&D
no,
roll call.
gotta know.
D&D roll call.
And
Okay.
they do it every Friday.
I got it right the first time and then fucked it up the second. So
Except not this Friday because we'll be at Gen Con.
That's another reason why.
So be
That's
sure to
why it's
meet with
important.
the cast of D&D roll call at Gen
Oh
Con.
yeah, we'll be at Gen Con.
Just look for her and scream, "Oh my God, Sin, why?"
Ask her
Just
for
look
an
for me
autograph.
and just say XOXO. Kisses.
Okay.
Ta-ta.
Love you, bye.
Love your
Actually,
kisses.
That or throw a frozen popsicle at her and say, "Here, it's a finger."
Yes.
It'll be fine.
Please don't actually throw popsicles at her though.
I mean, if they're acting like, I'll take them. If you want to throw popsicles at me, I'm not going to stop you.
like give them to her, but don't actually throw them.
You can throw them. I'll catch them.
Oh, this has they're at a follower subscriber only chat, D.
Yeah. My bad.
All right, that's fine. Well, we were gonna follow and read somebody, but we want you to actually participate in their streams. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to, and that'd be kind of shitty of us to just say, "Go to the map."
My bad.
So go explore Twitch tonight and enjoy yourself, and we will see you in September. Okay? Take care, everyone. See you later.
Have a good
Love your faces.